Rest in peace to Sean, aka Renegade number one. As most of you already know, Renegade number one took his own life recently. And some of you out there may not know, but I've talked to Renegade behind the scenes multiple times in the past. And this video is going to be painful for some of you brothers out there to listen to because I'm going to tell you some of the things I've discussed with Renegade. So bear with me. So about 2 years ago, Renegade subscribed to my channel. This was back when he had like 400 subscribers. At the time, I started doing interviews with other content creators to help promote their channels. He asked if we could do an interview, and I said, of course, no problem. So I interviewed him, and while doing so, I was able to get to know more about him. After the interview was over, we continued to talk behind the scenes. As we were talking, he had his camera on, and as he was talking to me, he asked me my mission in life, and after I told him, he told me I was intelligent and that I'm going to make it in life. And that means a lot coming from someone like Renegade because he's one of the most smartest, intelligent people I've ever came across in my life. But then he told me something that fucked me up, and this will stay with me for the rest of my life. He told me not too long ago before our interview, he tried to commit suicide by taking a bunch of pills. And what creeped me out even more is that he was so comfortable telling me this, and he had a smile on his face while telling me. That pissed me off, and I told him, don't ever do that again. I told him never to commit suicide and reach out to one of us. So afterwards, me and Renegade and some other brothers did live streams together on my channel. And I had a great time talking with all of them. Then a little later on, Renegade started getting deeper into this black pill stuff. It got to the point where he kept asking me over and over, so are you going to take the black pill? Are you going to become black pill? And I'd always tell him that the black pill isn't for me. And I'm not 100% sure about this, but I think he low-key got offended when I told him the black pill isn't for me. I remember one time we talked behind the scenes and he was basically insinuating that he didn't like certain content I was making, which is perfectly fine because I understand my content isn't for everyone. Then I started to notice his content changed a bit. He started talking about depression and suicide more in his videos. He was saying in his videos that he thinks about suicide every day. And I started seeing new people in his comment section promoting his suicide talk. I used to get so pissed off to the point where I had to take breaks from watching his videos. Me and others tried to stray him off that dark path. We would say, Renegade, why don't you find hobbies and do things that make you happy? His response would be, nothing makes me happy. By that moment, I knew deep down that he was too far gone, and it was only a matter of time. We still continued to contact each other, but it was every once in a while. Almost about a year ago, he responded to a message that I sent to him many months before saying that he responded late because he didn't see my message. He told me he was checking up on me. So then he told me it's depressing at times and he doesn't have anyone to talk to. When he told me that, I started getting a little worried about him. So I told him to call me when he needs me, and if I don't pick up, I'll call him back as soon as possible. So me and him text back and forth, and I just told him how I started learning another language, and he told me he was proud of me. I asked him if he's still looking to move off grid. He told me yeah, and he's looking at apartments in Thailand. So me and Renegade haven't talked for a while, and then the other day I was getting ready for work when I seen unfortunate news. I want to let everyone out there know it's not your fault. Some of you are blaming yourselves for what happened, but it's not your fault. This is something that Renegade wanted to do for a long time now. I'm just glad to know that he's at peace now. And I want to thank everyone out there that had a positive impact on his life. My deepest condolences go out to his family. And there was one time Renegade told me, "Hey, I love you, brother." And for the first time, I just want to tell you, Renegade, I love you too, my brother. Rest in peace.